surprised you weren't home.
Desperate. Why?
But my dear Miss Rising, I mean Mrs. Elvsted.
I hope there's nothing wrong.
Yes, there is. And I don't know a single person in town I can turn to apart from you.
Well, come on, let's sit on the sofa and have a nice chat.
I'm much too restless to sit down.
Of course you're not. Come on.
Now, what seems to be the matter, Mrs.
Is there something wrong at home?
Yes. Well, there is and there isn't. The thing is, I don't want you to misunderstand.
Well, then you'd better tell us everything as plainly as possible.
After all, I suppose that's why you came, isn't it?
Yes, of course it is. Well, I suppose I should tell you, if you don't already know, that Eilert Lovborg is in town somewhere.
Lovborg.
What? No, has Eilert Lovborg come back? Did you hear that, Heda? Extraordinary.
Of course I heard, my God.
Yes, he's been here a week. A whole week. Just imagine him mixing in with all that bad company.
My dear Mrs. Elvsted, what's he got to do with you?
Well, he was the children's tutor.
Your children?
No, they're my husband's.
No, your stepchildren.
Yes.
Pardon me, but, I'm not sure how to say this, but was Eilert Lovborg sufficiently regular in his way of life to be suited for a job like that?
Over the past few years, Eilert Lovborg's behavior has been impeccable.
Has it really? Did you hear that, Heda?
Yes, I did.
Impeccable. In every way. But even so, now I know he's here in town with all that money on him, I'm terrified what might happen to him.
But why didn't he say where he was with you and your husband?
Ever since his new book came out, he hasn't really been able to settle down at home.
Oh yes, Auntie Julie told me he published a new book.
Yes, it's a wonderful new book about the process of civilization, a sort of a general outline. It's been out a fortnight already. A lot of people have read it. It's caused something of a sensation.
Has it really? It must be something he's been saving since happier days.
Do you mean some time ago?
Yes.
No, he's written it all since he came to us, over the past year or so.
Has he really? Well, that's good tidings, isn't it, Heda?
Have you found him yet?
No, I have the greatest difficulty tracking down his address, but I finally managed to.
Actually, I think it's a bit strange that your husband,
My husband? What about him?
well, that he should send you into town to run his errands and not come in himself to look after his friend.
Oh, no, my husband has no time for that kind of thing. Anyway, I had some shopping.
Well, then.
I wanted to ask you, Mr. Tessman, please be kind to Eilert Lovborg if he comes to see you, because I'm certain he will. After all, the two of you used to be very close friends. And aren't you studying the same subject? You're in the same faculty, I mean, as far as I can remember.
Used to be, anyway, yes.
Well then, can I ask you very seriously to please keep a sharp eye on him as well? Will you do that for me, please?
Of course, Miss Rising.
Elvsted.
I'll do everything in my power to help Eilert. You can rely on me.
Thank you, that's terribly kind of you. It's my husband, you see. He thinks quite a lot of
You ought to write to him, Tessman. Otherwise he might hesitate about coming round to see you.
Yes, Heda, perhaps that's the best way of going about
The
this.
sooner the better now, I'd say.
Yes, why don't you?
I'll write to him right this minute, right away, Mrs. Elvsted.